Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the continuation of I Am Future here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. So in the previous episode, I worked towards two achievements, and that is to brew sufficient quantity of coffee, and the other one was to trade out items from these vending machines, and I was able to actually deplete two of them, and there's still some items which I can potentially get my grubby hands on. What I would like to focus on this episode, and why I'll do it, I'll try to be extra careful because there's at least 3 achievements that are specifically bound to the event that is in this game specifically. So you need to throw a housewarming party with Earl, Mariquin, and Prospero. You need to reach the end of the housewarming party without falling unconscious a single time. You need to reach the end of the housewarming party without eating biomass a single time. I have no clue what does that mean because I haven't played the game in that point as of now. So hopefully I'll be able to do these things. I'm not really sure how much added content is there going to be in this game eventually when it's fully released and how long it's gonna take until it's fully released. Hell, I covered Black Skylands last year, and the game has been fully launched now. I have covered Coral Island, and I'm not sure if that game is fully released. I have been considering that title for maybe 100 days in a video game and so on and such, but I don't see the point of doing it until the game is fully launched, because if there would be content missing or just too many bugs and glitches and issues, yeah, it would just not be really that worthwhile. So you can also suggest potential games which you would like me to take a crack at. With the 100 days in a video game, you seem to enjoy that. I haven't had too much time to work on other specialized content for the channel as of late. Had a crunch at work, had to work a bunch of overtime, all sorts of stuff, so that has been affecting the quantity and even some of the quality of the content which I was able to put out. But hopefully I'll be able to keep eventually returning to some of the better content, as I definitely would love to bring some other series to the channel just to keep the content varied and to keep it entertaining for you, because that is my primary focus. I do want to make sure that the channel has a bunch of content that can be enjoyed, and so that's why I'm also looking for some sort of feedback from you, as I'm sure it would help me out to provide the content which would be just more suitable for the channel and you, the viewers who have been with me for such a long time, as I really appreciate that. So my plan here would be to potentially sleep, because we are literally gonna have nighttime. It's showing me that it's 10:30 p.m. So I'm gonna try to go to sleep. There is also an achievement which apparently not that many people have, which is for sleeping over 50 hours. And right now I don't have the recollection when was the time that I have had to deal with the stupid little leeches. But I'll definitely have to make another bug spray. I actually do have the anti-parasitic spray. So let's see. Water is okay. It seems like I have the tubers, even the chili peppers. Speaking of chili peppers, I have watched Chad Smith on Drumeo, and I cannot play any musical instrument. I really hate that. In our family, it's just nobody has the neck for music. It's really just frustrating to me. But man, did I enjoy watching that. That was just pure joy to watch someone who really loves what he's able to do and make a living out of it. It's just such an awesome thing to see. Okay, so I'm unfortunately missing lettuce, but I also had to make some fish steaks. And I'm not really sure where in the world did I put those. So I'm gonna have to return to Earl. Okay, I see that the leeches are out there. So chances are this spray is gonna be used up. One of the leeches is just programmed to crawl over here where the AC units used to be. The other core, or whatever this thing is not spawning leeches. So I'll just head out and go to sleep. Working towards that other achievement. I don't think I'll be able to do that event properly. But I should have been already able to collect the video games which Prospero asked for. And that should theoretically mean that I should have the ability to do whatever is required in order to participate in the event. I'm not sure if there's going to be work required to build up the stage or for me to relocate the vending machines. And I'm going to try to make sure that I'm properly fed before I do the event, so that if I participate in it, I'm full of energy, and even if I like screw up or something, I'll be able to maybe return back and try to play it one more time. I'm quite sure they will eventually add in a bunch of achievements. But I don't know, ever since I got like 100% in Choo Choo Charles, I have been kind of pondering the idea of, well, what are the chances I would actually be capable of pulling something like that off in some other title? But, damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. The honest to truth answer is that probably nothing. The main reason why, how do I return back? Or do I want to, you know what, let's go grab the plastics. Those seem to be in short supply as of late. A pub, a zoo, abandoned bus stop. There is another loot box with some potential cosmetics. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to that location, but if I'll be able to fly out here, that should allow me to then return back home. The time is not moving while the drone is flying by. I would assume that because you are only able to work throughout the day, it would somehow be bound to that specific activity. But okay. I can take a look at Scan the Hoarder. I'm not really sure if there is anything which I would right now require. There's still some of the swap-o mats which I would be able to use in order to get my hands on some of the resources. But I don't think I'll be making another drone to help me out. So let's go take a look and see if we can work towards the event itself. Here at least I can take some lettuce and potentially plant it into one of the planters. Coffee is still gonna take the longest amount of time to grow. I'm gonna harvest all the biodegradable materials so that my robot can keep the power plants supplied. There's quite a lot of this stuff. And even take the mushrooms. The bright flowers are a better source of energy, but if you want to use those, you need to get the research through the upgraded session up here. So that's something that you need to keep in mind. Those are chilies. Let's see. Be able to just replant these. We have the fuel. So I should have... Oh, I don't have filleted fish in here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so let's drop... Yeah, it seems like 20 is the maximum you can do. Mushrooms, flowers. Don't have the biomaterial in here, so I'll have to put it somewhere else. Okay, so I can make a bunch of hot sauces. they can be stored in here. Don't have the fillets. So let's make some burgers. I'll eat those. And now I should be able to talk to these knuckleheads. I learned how to make it. Hey boss, think we might be related? Any fridge in your family? Because you're a born chef, just like me. Well, if I could cook, that is. You have the spade and straw hat. Now you look just like a fisherman. I'll be waiting for you to come back with a huge catch. So now what? I have to talk to mannequin. We're thinking of throwing a housewarming party. Are you in? Did you see a party? It used to be that I never miss one. Diamonds, a bow, and the press that separated us. No press today. Have you found suitable music yet? Oh, what are you waiting for? Nothing is more important than the music at a party. It's too bad you don't remember our dance. I had a fabulous record collection, but I gave them all away out of spite. One album was more precious to me than the rest. White record, oh what a marvelous gift. What this on the album art, my hero tada could be retro diva Miss Mannequin Brando herself. Okay, so tough guy, react. Reach the end of housewarming party without falling unconscious. Somehow I got it. Bring Earl, Mary, the Prospero closer to stage and start the celebration. So, I'm not really sure how I'll be able to move these knuckleheads. This has been quite the tricky thing to do. So I definitely need to use this gizmo. And I think it's like the android that is responsible for the task. It's done. Marvel's glad to see I'm not wasting my charms. You're a man of action. I found myself overtaken by memories of the days when I was wearing a fool, dreaming of cosmopolis lights, but being a farmer suits you quite well. Here, have this farming outfit. I ordered it while you were messing around with the pump mechanism. Since you're chosen to be a gardener, mannequin would take care of your costume and props. Okay, thirdly, I have these two digital storages. So bring Earl, Mary, and Prospero closer to the stage to start the celebration. So apparently, because the achievement got triggered not because participating in the event, but because I actually went out there and made sure that I always have nutrition and I never fell unconscious out of starvation. Okay, I'll have to break this down. And a flashlight. So both of these things will have to be taken apart. So let's see if I still know how to do this. Unscrew the light bulbs. And I haven't seen flashlight in a while. You usually get the kettle or a microwave oven. But I'll take whatever. This one is done, and let's take a look at this one. This one will be trickier to do because I haven't done it in a while, but we should manage just fine. I don't know if I need to be closer to the stage in order to, or to the drone in order for it to be able to pick up the 3 coolers or fridges or the vending machines, which are my only companions right now. And the main reason why I haven't been playing One Lonely Outpost is because I ran into this sort of issue where all of a sudden I came across this bottleneck of a situation from which I just was not really able to move forward, which negatively affected my chances of proceeding forward, as I was not able to get the resources or certain specific science points that would allow me to get in the next colonist, which meant that I was technically stuck in a space or a spot from which there was just no moving forward. So I was absolutely screwed because of that, and that's why I haven't been really playing the game. I would need to get the time to probably start the farm all over again, just do the bare minimum that is always required from me for the requested commissions in order to bring in the actual colonists, and only afterwards I would be able to like proceed further with the story, which is absolutely terrible because if you ever played a game like Stardew Valley, Sunhaven, Coral Island, My Time at Portia, My Time at Sandrock, and all these farming simulators that there's like a gazillion of, you would know that whenever you have a daytime, you'll try to maximize it. And when you maximize it, you get your hands on supplies, research points, and all these things, so later in the game, you can get ahead because you have prepared quite steadily for whatever the middle game might be. But here it seemed like there was a point where I got screwed because I did something extra and I had no means of doing those things which were required of me, and due to that I just wasn't able to move forward. So that made the game unattractive to me, and I'll have to get back to it when I'll have some time, but lately it's just been... Not all my friends are in the VIP. Okay, but... That's the problem. When I try to move these knuckleheads... Like, it's not letting me move them. Watering plants as easy as it can be. I cannot choose the damn thing. That's the problem. Bring Earl, Mary, and Prospero closer to stage. I don't think that even with a full stomach, I would have the capability to go out there and pick these vending machines up. I always had to use this thing, but it just... I'm clicking the right thing to do it. But it just... not wanting to cooperate. Everything else, I am okay. These knuckleheads, I cannot move. So I need to figure out how the hell to transfer them. Before the nighttime, preferably. Because if the leeches will start coming, I don't have any defenses built. But currently, the leeches do not provide any sort of danger to you. If you build the structures in this area, it seems like they are only programmed to reach certain spots. So if you are beyond them, you're absolutely A-okay. This is just driving me bananas. How do I relocate these knuckleheads? Do I need to like clear out everything in this area so that it's possible? But what if I try to take apart this tray for food? The speakers cannot be moved. I can take this. I can take this. I can try to disassemble whatever the heck this is. Okay, 2 metal sheets. Seriously, how in the world am I supposed to bring them in there? Am I gonna have to Google stuff again? And I need to participate in the event. No, that's what we have done. So I need to... Okay, hold on, because that just creates issues for me to understand. Throw a housewarming party. and reach the end of housewarming party without eating biomass a single time. Hold on. So biomass is this. I have never eaten that. So if I understand it correctly, I should be able to get that achievement because I always focus on eating the crops or the fish. But how in the hell am I gonna move you? Do I need to go by the drone and try to move the machines like that? That's what I'm not sure. There has to be a way. I'm just too dumb to figure it out right now. That's probably all that there is to it. 7, 6. Okay, so I misunderstood the achievements. I thought that it's during the event itself that I cannot do something, but it seems that it's you cannot do something specific until you reach the actual event itself for it to not happen. That I've never eaten the biomass, so we should be okay when it comes to that. How in the heck do I bring you guys over to that location? I'm gonna have to Google this. This is just driving me bananas. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see. I really don't know how the heck to move these things. World people. Okay, maybe if I interact with all these, so I'll have to find coffee beans, energizing coffee. Anything. Nope, can unlock. Canopy recipe. Caviar, fish, and fluffy bread. Okay. Caviar and fish and the fluffy bread. The seafood is currently unusable. I unfortunately don't have the option to move them, so I'm trying to see that by talking with them or doing the interaction. It's literally not letting me move them. This is infuriating. No, not the storage. Bring Earl, Mary and Prosper closer to stage. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay, hold on. It says in the building menu. Okay. You see, this is why Google is useful. I would have never thought about this because it's not intuitive at all. I have to now go and check if he is within the specific parameters. He is. So I need to move the 2 other knuckleheads. But I have to make sure that the damn leeches are not being spawned in. I know that they tend to appear like every second night or so. As you can clearly see, they did appear. The ones downstairs I do not care about because I just do not have anything down there. So now that they have been taken care of, my robots will collect the resources. I can go try and put in more clock on the time limit of sleeping. And it seems like one of the leeches is actually doing something with... Oh crap, it actually ate one of the plants. Interesting. Interesting, truly interesting. Okay, so I unfortunately missed one of the leeches, but now I at least know what sort of danger they do present. And that sprinkler still has water in it? That is ridiculous. And Sleepyhead, sleep for 50 hours. Done. Okay, now to just not screw up and somehow eat the biomass, but currently there's none in my inventory, so I kind of do not care. So build menu. Let's start moving these machines. I'm gonna put the lovely mannequin, or what's her name, or Mary. I'm terrible with names. I'm gonna tell that to you right now. I'm at the point of my life where I'm still trying to learn people's names because it's just so weird when you work with someone at the office for 6 months and you're like, hey, you're that one person whose name I should know because I keep seeing you like 4 to 5 times a week or something. But I'm just absolutely terrible with names, which I don't get because when I was younger and I used to listen to like electronic music and follow a bunch of DJs, I can name you the weirdest remix and mix and house track ever, and that I can recite without any problem whatsoever. But learning names of my colleagues, oh hell no. It's just so weird. It is so weird. Okay, so let's move Prospero. I'm doing this like this because I don't know if I can just stand over there and just choose to move them and just do it without having any sort of problem. So now that the 3 are over here, what I'll try to do is save the game. It's currently unavailable. That's most unfortunate. But okay. Party thrower. Throw housewarming party with the 3. Check 1, 2. Hey, is that Lucius on stage? Humans all look the same to me, but I think that's the boss. I predicted this day would come, and well, I might have dropped some hints to help it along. Shh! Our wonderful mayor is about to say a few words. Thanks for coming here today. Huh, you're the one who brought us here. We should be thanking you. I feel amazing to know that I'm not alone and I stand on the stage amidst a world in ruins. I have you, my friends. Never heard such sincere coming from you, darling. I'm pleasantly surprised. It was a long and difficult process to build this oasis in the concrete jungle, but all that effort would have been in vain if not for you, those who call this place home. Don't be modest, my friend. You're our savior. Once upon a time, you trusted me, Lucius, to lead the city. Thank you for letting me do it again. And look what it led to. Who are you? The voice of truth. You think you, Lucius, was a saint who gave life to save the residents of Cosmopolis? Haha, as if. He's an exploitative tyrant. You're criminal and fraud, but everything you've done pales in comparison to one thing. Residents of Cosmopolis, you should know. It's thanks to your beloved Lucius that electrocytes attacked you. What's this oddball saying, darling? That I almost died in the plane crash because of you? It can't be. That means my children were lost because of you, Director. Holy moly, didn't see that coming. 1 second, I'll grab the popcorn. But I don't remember anything. Well, I'm here to remind you, you murderer. I'll make an appearance soon and bring all these atrocities to light. Next time you see me, it'll be on air. Okay, you've completed the first step towards restoring Cosmopolis and its former glory. Stay tuned to uncover more secrets, find new friends, and build the roof of your dreams in the future. Build, plant, cook, do whatever your heart tells you. Canopy, learn the canopy recipe in chef mode. Okay, so my question is... Picky Eater, reach the end of the housewarming party without eating biomass a single time. I do not recall eating the biomass a single time. So I think this is all that the game has currently to offer. So I would probably wait a little bit longer before you make a purchase. I think it will have potential, but at the current stage, I don't know. Either you get it on some sale, or I'm not sure. I still feel like there can be a whole lot more done, but the question is how fast they're gonna be updating it. And who knows, eventually maybe even I'll be able to make 100 days in this game, or maybe not. A little bit upset about that one missing achievement, to be honest, because I don't understand what the hell happened there. I don't recall eating biomass. If I did, it must have been completely by some stupid accident. But I am in this game now for over 12 hours. And I don't think I'm gonna be replaying it just for one achievement. At least not at the current stage. So if I would replay it some other time and I would know, hey, dumbass, don't do whatever, okay. But yeah. So I think that's gonna be it for I Am Future here on the channel for the foreseeable future. So I'm gonna try to make the review for it, but I'm not sure. Mixed feelings right now. Some of the in-game mechanics not really intuitive. You have to Google stuff. That's just where it currently stands. So if that's not a problem for you, go bananas. You can let me know in the comments how you feel about the game yourself. And yeah, I'm gonna be happy to read all about it. And for more fun content like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as I publish content on a weekly basis. I do playthroughs, comparisons, all sorts of stuff. The links are in the description. Go check it out. I will appreciate it greatly. Some sort of feedback is also positive. Even if you tell me I have no clue what I'm doing, you're just gonna tell me what I already know. I'm just trying, but I really like doing it, so that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, I don't do this for some monetary gains or nothing like that. I just really enjoy video games, and I'm hoping to share some more with you on this journey. And I'm hoping that we will all come across a bunch of fun content together, and you can tell me what games you're looking forward to and what games you cannot wait to get your hands on, or which games are your steady returns which you cannot ever uninstall from your computer, as they are just a continuous source of entertainment for you whenever you have the time to play something. I'll be more than happy to read all about it. And that's gonna be it for now. Thank you all. And still a little bit upset about that one achievement. I really don't recall eating biomass, god damn it. Oh well, what can I do? Though I won't have another game for 100%, but let's face it, when they will release the game fully, There's gonna be a bunch of other achievements probably, because there's the map where you'll have to fly out. You're gonna have to probably get more things. You're gonna probably get some storage for the glass panels and be somehow able to use them. Otherwise, why keep them? Maybe they're gonna be able to recycle them into some other material. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to make glass bottles, pickle your vegetables, find some other survivors. There's a lot of potential. But we're gonna have to wait and see what the creators are gonna be able to put together. So, in the meantime, we're gonna focus on, I don't know, Alan Wake 2 and all sorts of other games. So check out the channel, links are in the description. Thank you all again, and bye-bye for now. I can't believe I'm missing one achievement. God damn it, that's just so freaking annoying. I don't have 12 hours to replay this whole thing. I wish I would. But if I would focus probably on some achievement, I would probably play Warhammer Bolt Gun in order to get that to 100%. Oh man. Fun stuff.